Hey family, how are y'all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well, in great moods. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here tuning in. I really appreciate you for being here. Okay, if I resonate with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that's shaking. Like, why is it doing that? I'll see why. Okay. My bad, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. To those of you who are new here, I appreciate your love and support. Okay, thank you so much to those of you who are returning. Thank you so much to those of you who are returning. I just have to fix it for the next live. I really appreciate your genuine love and continued support. But y'all already know the vibes. Okay, switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your timeline, your experience, your gender. So we're going to get into a message for you in spirit. See what spirit needs you to know for your highest good. Remember, I'm only going to speak to your higher self. You should only listen from that aspect as well. Okay, we're just going to get a message, see what you should know, how you should be moving in your spiritual street. What is it for Sagittarius? This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus placements. If this doesn't resonate, check out the other readings on my channel for your moon, your north node, and your rising. Okay. You can also watch all of your placements to get the bigger picture of your situation, and even check the houses where you have your big three. Those should resonate with you as well. So let's see what spirit needs you to know today, what the current energy is, messages for Sag. Okay. I don't know why I keep seeing, in the collective readers, I keep seeing fights. So what's the message for Sag? Page of Cups. I'm getting somebody popping up at your house, honestly. I don't know if this is them wanting to give you an apology or them wanting to talk to you. Yeah, look, 6 in the reverse is returning. Be careful because this person's energy is showing up in the reverse. Okay, so I'm getting like an unexpected or pop-up with this Page of Cups. That's the first card that came out. I don't know if this is somebody who wants to talk to you in person. They want to, I mean, pick that up. They want to see you in person, apologize to you in person. I don't know. What else? Or this could be an unexpected apology. Maybe this is an invite to go on a date. Ugh. Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be somebody who wants to apologize for lying on you, lying to you, for something that they said. Okay, what else? Too many cards. Just one, please, Spirit. Yeah, I don't know who this Queen of Swords is, but we're going to find out. 2 of Cups. This is Cancer, Venus. Huh. So the 2 of Cups is typically a relationship, a significant bond between two people where there's shared interest, there's reciprocal and balanced love. Somebody could be a water sign, the other could be an earth sign. I never noticed how these two were standing on different elements. One is standing in water, okay, and the other is standing on land. What else? Welcome, everybody. The strength card. This talks about courage, bravery, confidence, willpower. This is also Leo energy, or simply just an energy of the solar plexus or confidence. It's like overcoming a personal challenge, or obstacle, or somebody exercising their personal power, their willpower, having a great deal of strength, confidence, pride. Sometimes it could even be ego. But there's this one card that's in the reverse, this Queen of Swords, that's throwing off the whole energy. Like, did somebody lie to you or speak nasty about you? Or maybe if this is your energy, I highly doubt it. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. But if this Queen of Swords is your energy, I'm feeling like you're needing to make sure whatever this Page of Cups is, it feels like some form of communication, a message, an apology. Make sure you're using your logic, your wisdom. Make a head over heart decision, because in the reverse, the Queen of Swords tends to be a little aloof. Okay, she doesn't communicate, set her boundaries, or make the decisions that serve her highest good. Okay, so we're just gonna see. But I don't know, this feels like somebody wants to like really work on a relationship with you, or this could even be you trying to come back into union with yourself, okay? And the Page of Cups talks about opening your heart to new beginnings, new experiences, okay? New offers, whether they're romantic, platonic, and business, or business in terms of relationships with this Two of Cups here. But like I said, this could also be you coming back into union with yourself, okay? Finding your strength, your confidence. Again, what's the Page of Cups? Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is like deep remorse and regrets. This could also be, on the flip side, somebody getting out of their head and finally just saying what needs to be said. Yeah, look. We have the Devil, the Judgment, and the Four of Swords. This is almost like somebody becoming aware of what they did to you, how they treated you, maybe how they've been toxic in the past, or they've been operating out of their shadow or lower self. With the Devil energy here, I'm getting the Devil with the Judgment. Somebody could have problems with their sobriety. This is what this is feeling like as well. It's like maybe this person indulges in some sort of substance and then they start lashing out, talking crazy, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe this is somebody, I'm also kind of channeling like they need some form of like liquid courage to speak what they need to say from the heart with the Page of Cups. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Libra, but we'll see. What's this Nine of Swords? What are they in regret over? What is this? This is Gemini, Mars, though, so something that they did. Mars is all about action. Yeah, they want some sort of renewal, emotional renewal. Okay, they want a new beginning with you in love. Somebody could be starting to really understand their feelings and emotions for you. This is quite interesting, honestly. What's this Ace of Cups? You could be on the cusp of Scorpio, because Ace of Cups is water. Or this is somebody who has a lot to tell you. I don't know. Seven of Wands. Now I feel like this is your energy. Okay, you could be very guarded towards this person. Maybe you could feel like you have to protect yourself, defend your territory. Okay, I don't know if this person was emotionally manipulative or abusive, but if they didn't do anything wrong to you, you wouldn't be in this Seven of Wands energy. Yeah, I don't know if you have this person blocked or like if you're just not interested, but the Seven of Wands talks about having a backbone, standing strong behind your morals, your values, whatever you believe in. Okay, standing up for yourself. Why? It's the Seven of Wands here. But somebody, it feels like they want to apologize to you. The Knight of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Virgo energy. Queen of Cups. I think, yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords down here. I think this is another person in their energy. You know what this feels like? They went and started a connection somewhere else, and apparently either this person is not like you or it's just not working out. This Queen of Cups gives like this person has a lot of love for the one that wants to spin the block and come back and be with you, because and that's why they're showing up as the Queen of Cups. But it feels like they don't like where they are. Or they need, what's the Queen of Cups? Let's see. Because just because somebody is in their feelings and emotions doesn't mean that it's true, it's genuine, it's pure. You feel me? Yeah, look, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here, this is selfishness. This is an overindulgence. Somebody could just want this person for their sexual energy, or the Nine of Cups in the reverse could be like an overindulgence in something. This is Pisces, Jupiter. So in the reverse, it feels like somebody, maybe they only think about having their needs met, them only being emotionally fulfilled. It feels like somebody met their match. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this person is a Capricorn. They made the wrong decision. Okay. Or this Nine of Cups in reverse is this person being self in terms of y'all's connection. So I don't know, like it feels like you're very defensive or guarded towards this person, or you will be. The Knight of Pentacles could be somebody traveling towards you, but I feel like Knight of Pentacles is them, and this Queen of Cups is another person that they're in a relationship with. The Knight of Cups in reverse could be this person faking their happiness with this person, or they're just not emotionally fulfilled. So there seems to be some regret here over a decision or somebody that they chose to be with over you. And it's like they want to spin the block and come back. And they all want to apologize. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. They want to balance some things out. Give me more on this Queen of Cups. Because what's this? Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. This is Cancer energy. Wow. It's something wrong with this person that they're with. They could be emotionally unstable. Okay, they could be moody. Because the Chariot in the reverse is somebody who has a lack of control, a lack of discipline. Okay, they're not balanced. They could also lack confidence. Okay, maybe it doesn't have a car or a vehicle, or they're having car trouble. Maybe this could even be you switched to, yeah, Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. Like, I don't know why in the collective, I keep seeing fights breaking out, like literal physical altercations. And I don't know what that's about, but I feel like it's the karmic energies crashing out. I keep getting this energy of people wanting to return. It's almost like this person just doesn't want to move forward with whoever this Queen of Cups is. They just don't. Or this could be you, like I said. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between the karmic feminine and the divine feminine, because the karmic feminine wants to be everything that the divine feminine is. So often, like the energies will intertwine, because the karmic tries to like cloak herself and take up little characteristics and, you know, mannerisms, even down to those that the divine feminine carries to look more appealing. So Something here is blocked. What's the Chariot reverse? Why? Because that's a major arcana. And also it's like a very spiritual card. At least in my readings. The Eight of Wands. Six of Wands reverse, Hierophant reverse. This person, it feels like they're about to do a whole lot to get attention. Or maybe that's this Queen of Cups. They do a whole lot to get attention. Because these energies are contrasting here. The Eight of Wands talks about a positive shift forward in a new direction, a positive direction. Okay, it talks about travel, fast moving energy, something gaining momentum. Maybe a connection that they were in with this Queen of Cups is coming to like a screeching halt. And this Eight of Wands is them trying to pick up where they left off and be with you. It feels like they're like abruptly stopping something with whoever this person is that they're not satisfied. Because you're in this Seven of Wands energy. Okay, or this is what you did. You just completely stopped pursuing something. You just completely stopped engaging in something, giving your energy to something. Give me on the Eight of Wands. Because this is fire energy. Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel like that's this Queen of Swords in the reverse energy. Jealous. Somebody was trying to win at all costs. Okay, I'm channeling the situation here to where somebody was antagonizing you with this person. I don't know what they were doing to you, but I feel like they were working together, and now whoever this is having to admit defeat. Or this could be something being uncovered. They're in regret for something that they did. You know, I don't know why I'm getting like card theft here, or like vandalism, or something in terms of like scamming or breaking the law, because I seen the Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody could be renting a car to travel towards you, or they could have been using this person's car back here to go places that maybe to come see you. Interesting. What's this Queen of Swords in the reverse? But whatever is going on here, this person's definitely in regret. Okay. They're in regret over something that they did. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is like a bad investment, a change of plans, something that's not... Yeah, that's this Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. Something here is not growing. Whatever they were investing in, it's this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, I don't feel like this is your energy. This is another person. Oh, I see what's being uncovered here. So the Eight of Wands is communication. It's your energy, Sagittarius, Mercury. So either this Queen of Swords is finding out that this person is still trying to communicate to you, talk to you. Maybe this person is trying to send you messages, but you have them blocked. Okay, and something about this Queen of Swords is figuring it out. Okay. Yeah, look, they're in regret over a choice that they made. Ooh, that's crazy. Why would they do that? Yeah, because the Five of Swords in reverse could be like a crime being uncovered. I don't know why people think they can act a fool and somebody still want to be with them. You catch more fly honey than you do shit. So they're figuring out whoever this is a bad investment. Whoever they're with. Let me see. Is this Queen of Swords reverse Sag? I doubt it, but you know, this is not you. What's the Seven of Pentacles reverse? This Queen of Swords wasted her time with this person. Yeah, look, the Tower. Drama, chaos. Divine intervention. I can see that sometimes. Yeah, look. The Justice in the reverse and the Judgment. You could need to take somebody to court, or you could be having a court battle with this person. Okay, I feel like something is just not going to go in their favor. And you know, I'm also seeing whoever this Queen of Swords is could end up trying to lie for this person. And this is going to, something here is just a whole bunch of drama, like a whole bunch of drama. This is embarrassment though. Also, the Five of Swords in reverse, this Queen of Swords in reverse could be embarrassed about something. Pay him to move out. What? Is he a squatter? Like, they need to get the fuck on. What's the Tower? Three of Wands. I don't know. I feel like if this Queen of Swords is their person, somebody's about to lose some money. Yeah, look, Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Something about somebody's car is really what I'm getting here. I don't know if it's not working. I don't know if it needs work done or if they got into an accident, whatever the case may be. But so the Three of Wands this is like divine intervention. Okay, with the Tower behind it, because something here needs to move forward. Okay, or the Three of Wands can talk about something on the horizon. This is Aries Sun too, by the way. Two cards of Aries back here. What's the Three of Wands? It's Three of Cups reverse. Gossip. What's the Three of Wands? Three of Cups reverse. You could be seeing 333. Okay, whoever this is, the Lovers. Yeah, look, they're removing themselves from this situation. Okay, and it kind of feels like this person is trying to make you the scapegoat or blame you for something, when really whatever they were doing here, they were trying to hide it, and this Queen of Swords in the reverse found out. Okay, it's like her being in the reverse, I'm really not getting a bad energy off of her. It's just given like there's something that she wasn't aware of that was going on, or there is it could also be like her not living or being her authentic self to try to please this Knight of Pentacles over here. For somebody who's giving her half effort anyway. Like, I don't know. This could be you. It doesn't have to be. But because I'm also channeling like a thing where somebody is trying to come back to spin the block and be with you, and then they have this other person in their energy with all this drama and chaos going on because they're trying to leave. And she's like, where do you think you're going? I gave you money. I, you know, shared my resources with you. I gave you a lot of my time, you know, and this person is just like not having it at all. So she's like crashing out, and he trying to follow you and she trying to follow him, and just like in a big ball of fucking drama here. Because it's like he wants to leave and come back towards you. It's like an apology here, but then she's like, well, what the fuck did we just do all of that shit for? Like, you had me thinking somebody was over here trying to like, it's like the roles flipped. This person was trying to make you out to be the problem. Okay, and now that he's trying to leave and come as you because he owes you an apology for what he did, she's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what was all of this for? Like, why did we just do all of that? What's giving me on the Three of Cups reverse? Okay, so this person could have found out through like mutual friends, or because the Three of Cups in reverse is gossip. Like, yeah, you know, such and such said they was trying to go back to, you know, Blase Scoop, and she's like, what? Because the Three of Wands could also talk about travel, returning, your ships coming in, or something like that. So, like a future event too. Yeah, that's what it feels like. So she could have found out through a third party that this person was still trying to be with you or get with you. And that's the real reason why they were crashing out and doing all this crazy shenanigans. Give me on this Five of Swords reverse. Because the Chariot, it feels like this person just, and Three of Pentacles, the Chariot feels like this person just abruptly stopped pursuing whoever this person was. Okay, and they were confused. Like, what is it? So the Three of Pentacles, this is also a Capricorn card. You could be on the cusp of Capricorn, or this could all be taking place in Capricorn season. So this is Capricorn Mars. It's usually like a team effort, somebody wanting to like progress, learn from their past mistakes. They want to work with you now. They want to compromise, or, you know, just be on the same page, work towards a common goal, having common interests. Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, it's like they don't want to, they're surrendering whoever this is. This, you could be with another Sagittarius. Okay, this could be another Sagittarius, or maybe they're just another fire sign, or they have it somewhere like in their big three. Yeah, it's almost like she's figuring out that this person is trying to work something out with you. Mm. What's the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? Because this could also be a change of plans. The Wheel of Fortune. A change in the tide. This is whatever is taking place. This is surrounding learning karmic. This is surrounding learning karmic lessons, okay? And also a lot of this is being divinely orchestrated. I know that sounds weird because there's so much drama and chaos, but chaos is like precursor to order. Whoever this is learning a lesson though. And this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, look, thinking, pondering, reflecting. But the Wheel of Fortune is still your energy, Sagittarius, Jupiter. Okay, what's this? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Even the Lovers here, I forgot to talk about that card, is having a choice in love or making a big decision. Yeah, see, Seven of Swords, exactly. That's that sneaky, deceitful, okay, manipulative type of energy. Things that people do behind your back because, you know, it's not right. Mm. You know, I'm kind of channeling a situation to where this Queen of Swords in reverse could have been your friend, one of your friends, or one of an associates. Okay, and she decided to insert herself in the middle of a relationship, or maybe this is somebody who she met through you. It feels like y'all all know each other somehow, and this person thought that they had one up on you, or it's like they thought that they would have a better relationship with this person than you did. It feels like that. Okay, and they're quickly learning a lesson too, that they can get treated the same way. They're not any better. Okay, that's kind of what this energy feels like. Divinely guided. Yeah, it's because whatever this is, you're needing to move away from with the Three of Wands. Okay, this is something better There's something better on the horizon for you, or it could be blocking your growth and expansion. Something could be keeping you stuck or stagnant with this Chariot in reverse here. It feels like something here needed to be exposed, or there needed to be some type of interruption or revealing to see why it's time for you to move forward. Okay, but I feel like this person with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Lovers, they have a lot of groupies. They have a lot of women that they just be running around with. None of them they're taking serious. And this Queen of Swords is probably somebody who thought that they could one up you or take this person from you, or what the case may be. And they finding out that they're getting treated the exact same way. Fool reverse I just seen is foolish. The sister and the mom is crazy. Sheesh. Not witchcraft. That's insane. What's the Seven of Swords? Somebody was lying about you to this person, or because all of this is clarifying this Queen of Swords in the reverse, which seems to be the culprit of all of this mess. I feel like everything started with this person off of some shit that she didn't know or assumed or just wanted to lie about for no reason. What's the Seven of Swords? So this person, yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. You know, I hate to say this, but it feels like somebody is passing around an STD. Or Ace of Wands in the reverse could be like a lack of interest. Okay, it feels like they used this Queen of Swords. Whatever role she plays, it feels like she's very significant here. Okay, but the Ace of Wands in reverse could also be a missed opportunity. Okay, it can be a false start to where they thought they was going to get something off the ground with this person and be happily ever after, and it didn't go that way. This could be like somebody just completely disinterested in her. What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse? The High Priestess. Three of Swords, King of Swords. This High Priestess feels like you. There's some wisdom, because you know the High Priestess knows everything, but she barely speaks on what it is that she sees and observes. She knows how to play her role. She knows how to be soft. She knows how to observe. She knows how to withhold information when she needs to. She also knows, like, she can read the room. Basically, this feels like you. Like you had some sort of hidden wisdom or knowledge about this situation. Yeah, look, and she ended up like this anyway. Three of Swords with this King of Swords. What's the High Priestess? It's almost like you knew something wasn't going to go the way they thought it was. What's the High Priestess? Five of Wands in the reverse. This is a Leo card. Okay, so this is you. Okay, so I still feel like this High Priest is you, but this feels like you're being intuitively guided to surrender something. It feels like you need to let God, your team, whoever handle a situation with the Five of Wands, and just remove yourself from the drama, from the conflict, from the chaos. It might feel like defeat right now, but don't forget that 5 is a number of change. It feels like because there's something higher than you working on your behalf. Okay, yeah, with the World reverse, you could feel like a plan that you had failed, or something feels disappointed, or you weren't able to achieve a certain goal. But I feel like you're kind of needing to play the background to this situation, let it play out the way that it's being orchestrated. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower here, and this High Priestess, there is another force here, hidden force, that's working on your behalf. Okay, and I feel like once you remove yourself from this situation, this is when Spirit can handle it the way it needs to be done. He's a Leo, yeah. So somebody, it feels like they're a crash out. They're a hothead. I knew it was another fire sign here in the mix. So this strength card could be him over here, but we'll see. So yeah, it's like you it'll feel like you're taking an L in this situation, but like I said, this is being divinely orchestrated and you don't know why. It just, you're to follow your intuition. Okay, it almost still feels like you have a quiet, like, inner knowing this will eventually go in your favor. But right now I feel like it could be you wanting to fight, stand your ground with the Seven of Wands here, back here. I feel like now is the time to let spirit work. What's the Five of Wands reverse? The Five of Cups reverse. You could be seeing 555, but 5 is the number of change. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse is like healing. You know, this person is eventually going to want to come around and try to compromise you. What I'm showing here is they're going to need you for something. They're going to need, yeah, look, this is in the reverse. They're going to need you for something. And this Queen of Swords, who they thought had their back, who they thought had their best interest, it feels like it's going to be their downfall. Whoever this person is, they're going to be caught right in the fire instead of you. And they're going to be looking to this Queen of Swords because you're not going to be around. And this person is going to be the same one who they chose over you, is the same one that's going to be their downfall. That's what this is feeling like. What's the Lovers? The Four of Cups. This is Cancer Moon. I feel like this is you. Maybe you felt like you got rejected, or maybe you felt like, I don't know. Maybe it's this Queen of Cups back here too, but something about that energy gives you and another person. It feels like it's just not you here as a romantic interest. It's hard to tell the place that this Queen of Swords is in because I feel like with the Seven of Swords over here, she's being sneaky. She's playing both sides of the fence in whatever this situation is. Okay, but the Four of Cups talks about feeling rejected, feeling isolated, or being bored and, you know, just not emotionally fulfilled, disinterested, all of that. Like, why? What's the Four of Cups? It feels like this, they chose another person over you. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. King of Cups in the reverse, the Emperor. This person could be older than you and still be dumb and immature. Hell. There could be a new offer coming in here, or you're needing to follow your heart. Okay, like I said, with your intuition here, you could like need to walk away from something or a cup of love elsewhere. You're not being emotionally fulfilled here, and it feels, even it's not a person, they're choosing something else over you. And maybe it's with the Three of Cups in reverse, partying, hanging out, socializing, whatever it is. What's this? Four of Cups, Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Scorpio, Sun. Yeah. What it feels like is they're going to try to run back to you once. How can I describe it? Because the Six of Cups is healing. The Six of Cups is a reunion. It can even talk about the past. Somebody could have rejected you and went back to somebody from their past, okay? And that shit is turned up over there. It's like, ooh. This also feels like somebody trying to come back. Both situations could have happened. Yeah, look, somebody trying to come in from out of the cold. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Three of Wands here, I feel like this is a future event. Okay, this Queen of Cups, whoever they chose is going to end up rejecting them. Okay, and they're going to try to come back, is what this feels like, because this was the first card out. The Page of Cups was just an apology. It's like they done did all this motherfucking shit just for them to not be happy with wherever they are. For some of you, this could even be you rejecting this person's apology and you going back to somebody from your past. That could be a situation too. Or this could just be like a soulmate. It doesn't have to be somebody from the past. Somebody, the Six of Cups is like harmony, it's healing, it's like a soulmate type of energy. Yeah, with the Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles. So what's this Six of Cups? Let me see. I feel like everybody choosing what they want at the end of the day. Things coming into balance, growth and expansion. What's the Two of Pentacles? Six of Cups. What does that mean? Let me see. The King of Wands. The Death card. Yeah, no, this is somebody from the past. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be a Sag, Capricorn, Cusper. I don't know. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of energy here. It can go two ways. This could be this person trying to come back and heal things and balance, okay, something out with you. That's really what I'm getting. Or this could be another person that you used to speak to, y'all reuniting, okay? But the Four of Cups here talks about feeling rejected, feeling, you know, apathetic, or just not emotionally fulfilled, missing an opportunity. What's this King of Wands? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Sagittarius, Moon. So yeah, this is like surrendering, giving up, no longer wanting to be in this wounded warrior energy, moving on into peaceful and calmer waters. Yeah, so there's a lot of different scenarios here that could play out, but I'm going to stand on what I say. I'm like, this person, they're going to eventually try to come back. They're going to try to let go of the third party, because whoever they're dealing with right now, they're not emotionally fulfilled. Whatever choice they made, it's not serving them. So this is them trying to come back. And the Nine of Wands in reverse is your energy, Sag. So I feel like you're going to need to surrender this person, this connection. I really feel like that, because this Two of Cups gives a completely different relationship that's coming in for you. Okay, one where the love is requited and reciprocal. This also feels more calm. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This relationship feels more calm. It feels more loving and peace. It feels more balanced, because like I said, one person is standing in water and one person is standing on earth, and earth and water are like the only two elements that accept each other. So what's this Two of Cups? Let me just make sure. Yeah, look, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who will see your value. It feels like they'll treat you as such. Somebody who will actually commit to you, or somebody you feel is worth committing to. It's like in this energy of feeling grounded, feeling safe, feeling stable. Yeah. That's crazy how they did all of this, caused all of this drama. Let whoever this Queen of Swords in the reverse is just waltz in with her lying, scheming, inauthentic ass and ruin everything. And shit is going to hell in a handbasket over there. And now it feel like this person, either they were crashing out on you because you wouldn't accept them back, or they were trying to blame you for something that this Queen of Swords did and she lied on you. Okay, so what's this Queen of Pentacles? I'm moving on from that chaos, because I feel like that's what you should do. Yeah, the Moon talks about, it feels like things being hidden, something being sealed here. It can sometimes mean a new path being revealed to you, or maybe there's like just a lot of fear here about whether or not commitment or the relationship that you desire. You could be really sensitive to the energy right now, or you could intuitively be picking up on something here. Hmm. What's the moon? Your dream state could be active right now. You could be having a lot of dreams. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Wands, King of Swords. There seems a fear here. There really seems to be a fear. Maybe some of you guys have a fear of like moving on and dating because you'll end up with the same type of person. But I feel like you're needing to be optimistic and to think positively because your mind is a very powerful manifestation tool. Okay, but there it feels like there's a new relationship here for you on the horizon, but there's fear surrounding a King of Pentacles energy in the reverse. This is somebody that's unloyal. They're not committed. Okay, maybe their finances are messed up. Because we have the Four of Wands and the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords in the up is a leader. He's a diplomat. He is like, he's authentic. He's truthful. They live lives of structure and discipline, order. Okay, with the Four of Wands, this is a 2. It's also a Venus card, which talks about your desires. Yeah, it feels like you desire something stable, something structured, balanced, harmonious. Maybe you want to, this feels like get married. Or maybe for some of you, this is your ex or somebody who you divorced. Give me more on the moon. The Hangman. Yeah, see, this is what's keeping things stuck or stagnant. There's a fear here. I mean, I could see why with this person who just did the fucking most. But the Hangman talks about stagnancy. There's something going on with your third eye, too. I don't know. You could be picking up on a lot of, like, divine symbolism and synchronicities. It feels like Spirit is trying to get your attention about something. Okay? Or this is another person trying to infiltrate your dream state, your sleep state, and project like fear and paranoia and things like that onto you, so you're not able to manifest the person that you actually want or desire. What's this King of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, look, the Four of Wands. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Wands, which could be your energy. The Magician and the Page of Wands, a new beginning. Yeah, there's something on hold here. Okay, even the moon can talk about like your shadow and insecurities and things like that that you have to heal from. Okay, so I guess just make sure you're not hopping from relationship to relationship here. But I'm really getting two energies here. This is a good energy, but I'm getting like fear and paranoia surrounding it. Or maybe there's a wound that you need to heal with the moon, but something is keeping you stagnant. Give me more on the Hangman. Or this is this person that you need to sacrifice that's in the way of this relationship coming in. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Queen of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Wands. Your energy again. So the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be like a missed opportunity, a financial loss. Losing like money, materials, resources, and things like that. This could even be like somebody in like a whole lot of debt or in financial ruin. You know, I'm channeling another situation here. Okay, like you and whoever this person is, like y'all could have had a very passionate, loving, like there could have been like a lot of love between y'all. But it feels like maybe what halted this connection, okay, is that something went wrong with this person's money. This could be get rich quick schemes or like fraud and things like that. I'm also kind of getting that this person could have been living a double life. With the moon here, they could have been living a double life. And whoever this person is that they involved themselves with, they were out here frauding, scheming, scamming to get money. Maybe they needed to pay for it. Maybe they needed it to pay for a house or a place that they live in. Or maybe they bought a house with money, or I don't know. I'm getting a whole lot of like tax schemes and things like that that they were doing. What's this 4 of Wands? The Devil. More fear. I'm getting a soul tie. What's the Devil? Page of Wands. Something felt like a trauma bond. It probably appealed to an inner child wound that you had. And this is probably how you and this person ended up together. For some of you, they was out here fake flexing, like they could take care of you and, you know, they could provide for you, and maybe they did, but the way that they were getting their money was not legal. Either that, or it turns out that they didn't have it like that, and you ended up being the one to take care of them. Or you could have just been in a very vulnerable, impressionable, naive energy when you met this person, and they played on that. I don't know why I'm getting an age gap relationship. What's this Page of Wands with the Devil? The Page of Swords. This Queen of Swords could have hooked you and this person up too. But it's almost like if, okay, I'm channeling a different situation. There's so much going on in this read. Like, the energy is just all over the place. It's so scattered because it feels like nobody is being who the fuck they say they are, or everybody's here just acting inauthentically, except for this High Priestess, I feel. But so this person, this Queen of Swords in reverse, this can be like an older mother figure or sister, friend, whoever this is. They decided to hook you and this person up. I'm getting more so a mother, because they knew that, don't shoot the messenger, this person could gain something from you. Okay, and I feel like maybe for a while they did, but you're protected here. And as much as they would have liked to use you or benefit from your energy, this is why there's all this chaos. Spirit is not about to let something go down the way they thought it was. So it's almost like this Page of Swords, this Queen of Swords could have scouted you out, like, hey, you know, look at, you know, Sag over there. They seem to have it going on. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. They got money. They got their own place. They drive a nice car. They got a little 9 to 5. You feel me? Like, they out here getting chicken. And they like go there and talk to them. And they expected to all benefit from you. They all expected to come up off of your energy. And for some of you, it's like, they could have did shit in your name with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They could have, I don't know, took loans out, insurance policies, whatever they did something. Okay, and I feel like the Five of Swords in the reverse, there's definitely a crime being uncovered here, and it feels like there could be a person who's trying to come back and tell you this, but they're trying to stop it. With the Seven of Wands, there could be somebody trying to come and give you this information, all right? Because the Pentacles can be news and information, right? And they're like, no, don't go tell Blase Scoop. It feels like the ringleader of this situation is the first person that's wanting to snitch on everybody so she doesn't take the fall for what this is. Like, this is so weird. But it's like in the middle of this whole situation, this person fell in love with you, right? And now they're wanting to come back and apologize because Spirit is letting them have that ass handed to them for what they did, right? And the high priestess here is like, you have like this, it's hard to explain, but it feels like this quiet inner knowing that I need to walk away, I need to remove myself from the drama. Even if you don't get the result that you want or you need, I feel like you intuitively know it's time for you to surrender this situation and heal and move on. Like, it feels like a nagging feeling, like, yeah, I just need to go, I just need to leave this all behind, I need to get out of the drama, I need to move on so I can heal from this situation. It's because Spirit is trying to, it's going to be worse. It might be drama and conflict because you're caught in the crossfire, but once you fully remove yourself from this situation, it's going to be worse. Okay, like, somebody could be trying to stay out of jail. You're welcome. This nine, because sometimes in the upright I get this being in jail, because you know she has on orange here. I see it as a jumpsuit, orange jumpsuit or whatever. But whoever this is, they could be trying to come back and balance things out with you, so it won't look like they did. But they did. They feel like this person is trying to stay out of jail, and so is this Queen of Swords in the reverse. So she could be giving this King of Wands bad advice in terms of you. They're about to make the situation worse, because the longer they stay in your energy and try to play the fuck around, Spirit's just going to keep on letting them have it. Yeah, there's fights and arguments over here with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Star in the reverse is like disappointment, boredom. Like, I feel like this Moon here is this King of Pentacles in the reverse in fear, because she was probably the one to give him the advice, and he was probably the one to carry out the plan as the King of Wands, the errand boy. And now he's stuck. But this Hangman and the Four of Wands, because the Four of Wands could be like a big building, a government institution, you know, like this person could be in jail right now. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they ain't got no motherfucking bail money to get out. What's this? This Page of Swords could also be this Queen of Swords looking for you, trying to figure out how she can contact you or talk to you. But she's there, she's definitely watching you. What's this Page of Swords? Because she's trying to see your next move. Lay low, play slow. This feel like something you're going to have to play the long game in. Yeah, World in reverse, because her little plan failed. Look, somebody about to go under the jail. And you know, the World in reverse, their plan failed. Whatever it was. For some of you, this doesn't just have to be money, okay, or like something tangible that they stole from you. This can be energetically, right, where they try to rob you of something, because the Queen of Cups can be your soul, right? They tried to rob you of something on a soul level. That could be it too. And this could be shit happening in 5D, like spiritual jail, spiritual court and shit like that. Okay, but I'm really channeling like they were doing something with money too. What's the World in the reverse? It's like they tried to come up off of your energy, and you need your energy to make money, to, you know, manifest resources, material abundance, and things like that. Your energy is your currency at the end of the day. Okay, and I say that because the Ace of Wands is back here, which talks about your energy, your vitality, okay, your life force, your chi. You get what I'm saying? Like, they could have tried to steal from you on a spiritual level too. Okay, like, wow. And if this High Priestess is not you and this is another person, she's catching on to the fact like, yeah, I need to go ahead and end all this shit right now with the Five of Wands reverse. She's getting clues, signs, synchronicities that it's time for me to back out of this situation, because it ain't gonna go the way I think it is. So her being a High Priestess intuitively with the Three of Wands in this tower here, she's picking up on a tower that is on the horizon. She can feel it. And this is all for her scheming, lying, deceiving. The reason why I can't tell the difference between your energy and whoever this person is over here is because I feel like she tried to take on something that had to do with your energy. Okay, it could be that way too. But it's another woman here that they tried to hide in your energy. That's why the read is so confusing. What's the world reverse? This feels like a spiritual crime too that somebody committed. Yeah, the Six of Wands in the reverse. I'm getting a destiny. Yeah, look, the Magician and the Judgment. The Judgment talks about like your life purpose, okay, your consciousness, your awareness, your divine mission. It's like you answering your call from spirit, whatever your purpose and mission in life is. Ace of Swords, that's truth. Wow. They getting the biggest backfire and she can feel it. It's not going to stop there. All for her trying to steal and scheme and deceive. Your energy is definitely intertwined with the ringleader of whoever had this idea in mind. This King of Wands was just her errand boy. Yo. Oh my God. And what it feels like is with the Lovers here and the Four of Cups, they try to, okay, this is just another channel. They try to put another person in your place to use them as a sacrifice instead, but it didn't work because they don't carry divine blueprint. They tried to use another person. It's like, okay, yeah, if I get Sag to, you know, do what I need them to do so I can use their energy, I'm going to go back to the person from my past who I know still loves and cares. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah. Somebody could be a wizard where their power is not innate, right? It's like learned from books and shit like that. What's the Six of Wands reverse? Everything is fine in the reverse. It's not. They broke a spiritual law. Hierophant in the reverse. They broke a spiritual law, bro. But you know, it feels like the energy that you carry, you have the ability to manifest a lot of material success and abundance for yourself because it's not on you, it's in you. Okay, wow. They violated spirit law, and look at them. They over there burdened like a motherfucker right now. Ooh, what's the Strength card? I feel like this is you overcoming all of this. Okay, so the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like this is you keeping your hands clean, or you need to, okay? It might take you a lot of willpower. It might take you a lot of courage and strength. But I feel like you're needing to overcome this situation in a clean way with keeping your pride and dignity intact. Because with the Hierophant in the reverse here, they out here breaking all types of laws, whether this is something happening in 3D or in the 5D. They out here breaking all types of spiritual laws to get whatever it is that they want. This reading is so deep. Why is it like this at 9 o'clock in the morning? Like, what the hell? What's the Hierophant reverse? Whose energy is this? That motherfucking Queen of Swords up there. Tell them they better play with something safe. And look, this man over here like this too. He burdened too. What's the tendency? He could be older than her and listening to her. Like, what? How you listening to the little one? Yeah, look, Justice reverse. I cannot make this shit up. They got some karma. They got some karma coming while you move on. You might have to start over, okay? You might have to move on and rebuild. You might have to move on and replant your seeds somewhere else. Maybe you even had to move to a whole nother city, town, environment, whatever the case may be. Okay, you could be feeling called to move to a new area or environment right now. Follow your instinct. Okay, you might have to pack up all your shit and go. I feel like, and even if it takes a long time, Page of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, right? But I feel like it's time. It's time. What's the Justice reverse? Well, we already know what that is. Bad karma. They're under judgment. I'm not even about to keep going. I'm not even about to keep going. These people are under judgment. right now. The title is Current Energy. Okay, current energy. Like, who they thought they was playing with? They better go play with something safe, because it ain't you. Like, people who have these things, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. These entities and demons in the page of, I mean, not the page, the devil right here, that they make these contracts with. That's how wizards and warlocks work. They don't have the innate power and skill that you would have, right? They have to learn their shit. And a lot of times, I feel like that's the difference between a warlock and a wizard. One of them has to make a contract with deities to claim their power, and they have to sacrifice and offer something up. Another one learns their skill from books and practice, right? Practice makes perfect, you get what I'm saying? But they still don't have the innate abilities, that inner wisdom, okay? Yeah, they tried to block Chariot. Now I'm seeing this another way. And the Chariot is your divine mission, okay? That's the reason why it's an unyielding force. That's the reason why it has so much power behind it, because it operates from the spirit of wisdom, which is where all your ancestral knowledge, your Akashic records, and things like that. It's also God's plan, the divine mission, that your divine blueprint that you have to carry out in this lifetime. Okay, it's almost like they didn't even want you to know what this was, because the Page of Wands gives me like naivety. This is probably somebody who spotted your light, your power before you did, and knew what they could do with it, because they tried to do this shit to other people before. But this shit's about to stop with you. It's about to stop with you. Damn. You know, for some of y'all, I even could kind of see this as a funeral. I don't want to put that energy out there on anybody, but wow. I want to see something really quick. This is my what's the tea. This is crazy. Somebody tried to spiritually rob you, or for some of y'all, it was because, you know, like the things that happen in the 5D eventually manifest physically. So you could have found yourself in a very fruitless place. No money, no resources, no support, like just being by yourself. They tried to rob you spiritually. But with the Strength card, because you're a fighter, because you have willpower, because you are probably just a very strong person, you got a backbone, you know what I'm saying? You had to find your way out of this shit. And for some of y'all, you could be just seeing the results of, like, you climbing your way out of that energy. Like, things could just start to be balancing out and, you know, getting better for you. Who's this Queen of Swords reversed? So I feel like she has an energy. She's in the reverse because she has an energy on her that doesn't belong to her. Okay, she's not showing up as her authentic self in the 3D. But the thing is, your energy, your frequency, it don't lie, right? So that's why it's important to pay attention to how you see people in your dreams, because eventually, I mean, essentially, they will look like their real selves in the spirit world, okay? Like, they might have big ass head talking shit. They might have big ass faces. They might have big ass heads. They might have, I don't know. It's this one person who I see in my dream, and every time she pop up, she got huge boobs and a fat butt. This girl looked like an exclamation point. Like, girl, that's how you want to appear. So exactly, talking shits. And then we have dirt digging in the reverse. This is why she's watching you. She's trying to find some evidence to plant whatever this is on you, but she ain't find nothing. You clean. So yeah, look, scarcity tactics. They scattering like roaches. Yeah, you refuse to give up. I feel you on that one. Jeez, yes, they tried to... This person, they feel like they tried to take you out. Dodging bullets in the reverse. Yeah, they can't dodge this one. Impersonator, right. Wants to be like you, acts like you, dresses like, looks like, and copies you. You know what's interesting? a lot of the times I experience things like years before, because as I'm seeing these readings, this is something I experienced probably in 2020 or 2021. Okay, like, and it was this person's sister. Like, I don't want to tell too much of my business on here, but the reason why I can see exactly what's happening here is because this is something I experienced. It had to be like 2020 or 2021. Okay, and once I started to catch on to what was happening, okay, so like for instance, and I don't care if they watching, I don't give a fuck. For instance, I had a car that was like completely paid off. I probably had maybe like one more car payment on it. And the catalytic converter, I think that's what it's called, was shattered like into pieces. And I'm like, because that is a very valuable part on a car, people will literally go around and try to steal that, right? So, and I don't know why. I don't know a whole lot about cars, but this is just what my dad told me. So I'm like, that's not by choice. I don't drive fast. I'm not running over no damn speed bumps. I'm like, I don't even know how that would happen, right? So I remember like this guy that I was dating at the time. He was talking to his sister when he was next to me on the speaker, and she kept on nagging him, asking him, did Cammy get her car back? Did she get her car back? Did she get her car to shop? And he like, yeah, I already told you that. Like, why you keep asking? Instantly, I'm like, oh, like, people will think that you're naive when you don't speak on what you know, right? So instantly I knew in the back of my mind, like, oh, he trying to dismiss her for a reason. Why a month later this girl get hit by a bus in a rental car that she had? I'm like, oh. Like, yeah. So yes, I dealt with this maybe like four years ago or so, maybe even shorter than that. But I could see exactly what's happening here. Whoever this is, yeah, look, your shine irritates their light, their demons. Wow, wow. So let's get a sacred spirit oracle. But this is what's happening. These people are under judgment. So you can bet your money, your energy, your power, your resources are being returned to you. And because they violated divine and spiritual law with the Hierophant in the reverse, their consequences are almost, because when you fuck with a person who is on divine assignment, when you fuck with a person who's on divine assignment, a lot of this shit is bigger than the person that did it. It impacts their whole entire bloodline. Like, and then they bind themselves to earth. They only inherit the earth. That's a completely different lifestyle than receiving your spiritual inheritance. Okay, like, wow. Probably got a whole family full of frauds and fraudulent people. But I put a short on my in my videos about this too. Okay, when you violate a high priestess or somebody on divine assignment, you can find it in there. It's a lady who has like on a white robe and a white head wrap, I think. And she talks about the consequences. I feel like this is what these people are about to experience. So, what's the message here for Sag? And it's funny because this Queen of Swords is in the reverse is going to be the first one to tell, because she made him do whatever this was. She kind of got her hands clean. Light codes. Number 24, which is also 6. That's Virgo, healing. Virgo is healing. Virgo energy also talks about Isis. Okay. Who dropped, she like walked the galaxy, dropping that bouquet of wheat that she carries to nourish humanity. Okay, it also forms the Milky Way. And in terms of her like mythology, or what she's known for, is for resurrecting her husband Osiris from the dead after his brother betrayed him, chopped him up into 1,000,000 pieces, and scattered his body across the Nile River. So Very powerful energy. So light codes, travel awaits you. Share your mission and ideas with passion. Yeah, it's time for you to do what you were meant to do, what you've been called to do. Okay, like just that's just period. So your energy had to be returned to you one way or another. Okay, light codes are language, and it's so crazy. Like when you tell people these stories, they would think that you're delusional. Okay, they would think that you're just out of your motherfucking mind until they actually experience it. But it's only people who have this type of energy that experience this type of spiritual warfare. And I know because I have like journals and journals of dreams that I had to write down, because sometimes like as a seer, you won't get all of the messages in one dream. You actually have to put the pieces together and use the symbolism, which is the language of nature, to decode what's happening to you spiritually. It won't come to you all at once. You have to figure it out and put the clues together. Okay, so anyway, light codes are language written in creation. Energy patterns, colors, sacred geometries, sound waves, light patterns, and universal frequencies are all forms of light codes. Working with light codes initiates deep transformation and transmutation, breaking old belief patterns, paradigms, and autocratic systems. Light language is a universal form of communication. While human beings use speech, sign language, and body language, other forms of communication are visible across different species. Animals and plants use their own language through sounds and scents. Light codes are human beings' cosmic fingerprints. Oh, yes, your divine blueprint. That's what I'm channeling. Okay, light coding helps to bring change to the world. When individuals are aligned with their personal light codes, they can connect to higher realms and galactic origins and awaken others. See, somebody tried to steal, you know, you know. Y'all getting what I'm getting out of this? If not, let me know so I can break it down. Lighting up others enables them to fulfill their own life mission and personal path. Connecting to higher states of consciousness can access the realm of light languages. Discovering new symbols, incorporating tones and gestures through meditation are recommended to access your inner knowing, higher self, and personal connection to spirit in the celestial realms for insight, personal power, balance, and well being. Right now, you are on a mission. Humanitarian efforts becoming earth conscious and choosing how you contribute to humanity and the planet is a focus now. Exactly. So this is the Virgo energy I picked up on. A change in dietary habits, incorporating a more meat-free approach to your body will leave you feeling lighter and proactive about your physical contribution. Like Leonardo da Vinci, revolutionizing outdated processes and innovative ideas and creative pursuits are of interest now. Use your special talents and share your passion to inspire others to awaken their personal gifts. Exactly. You're on a divine mission here. And somebody wanted to be that, they don't know what comes with it clearly. So anyway, if you are a light language channel, be sure to ground yourself accordingly after each transmission. So the shadow aspect is headstrong, over imaginative, and opinionated. Okay, so the sacred crystal is Lumerian seed crystal. And Lumeria is the sun that governs our sun, which is way more powerful. Like, that is, okay, so there's a 24,000 year cycle. Okay, and we are in the golden age to where we are orbiting towards Lumeria right now. Okay, break it down, please. I will. So we're orbiting towards Lumeria right now. Okay, when the ice age hits and things get all dark and cold and the water on the planet, and the ice caps on the planet and shit like that starts to melt, that's when we are orbiting away from Lumeria. So it's 12,000 years ascension, 12,000 years descension, if that makes sense. But we're heading towards the golden age, which is why they keep talking about, oh, global warming and things are melting and shit like that. That's the natural energy of evolution. You get what I'm saying? That's natural. So your affirmation is, I awaken the dormant light within me. I am radiant. Okay, so this person tried to take on your energy to have your gifts, to have your power, to have your essence as a healer, as a guide. This is what they wanted to be. Okay, they wanted to be, it feels like out of ego. And a lot of times these people, they come from the void. They're false priests, false prophets, and things like that, and they come from the void, which is like, it's like neutral. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's like they just exist. They're what you typically call, like, yeah, Lemurian crystal, Lemurian seed crystal. Your NPCs, okay? Like, they don't really have a soul. Okay, that's like the best way that I can describe it. But this person is like, they try to take on your energy so they could have your light codes, your protection, your covering from spirit, like your whole life, your whole mission, your whole destiny. And it's like them swapping places with you, they would receive your gifts instead of you receiving your gifts and abilities. Yeah, like they come from the void. This is crazy. So yeah, it says travel awaits you. I'm getting with this Eight of Wands over here, since this is your energy, like a quantum leap, a jump. Okay, your whole mindset shifts. You start to feel like things moving more quickly. You start to receive like more opportunities and approvals and things like that come your way. You just feel more at peace, more in alignment. Things start to feel more harmonious when you like quantum leap, and everything that the divine or spirit has for you starts to trickle back in. So I feel like you're about to really step into your purpose. Okay, really operate in your highest timeline and what you're meant to be doing here in this lifetime. The judgment, this is like answering the call from spirit. So if y'all are still in the middle of this energy, okay, because this Three of Wands card really stuck out to me with the Tower. The current energy is you needing to remove yourself from this situation, because once the divine takes over, nobody has control of what happens. That's like complete chaos, wiping the slate clean. You feel me? Like, and you have free will, but you're not free of the consequences for choosing not to repent. Okay, but that's crazy. This is like literally giving me like a failed destiny swap, because the Six of Wands talks about fulfilling a prophecy. Okay, your divine mission, your path. It's a card that talks about like things that are destined to happen in your life. And the world is like a timeline, a cycle. mm, that's crazy. It's crazy. I know some people that probably crossed this way like, what the hell is she talking about? Wow, this is crazy. It's crazy. This is really crazy. Oh my gosh. So this was your message, Sag. I think I needed to do a read for, I don't think it was Capricorn. I need to go back to my notes. I don't think it was Capricorn. It was another sign that I needed to do one for today, but I'll be back. I'm probably going to do one more read today, but thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. The way you can speed up this process is like the oracle said, do more work to ground yourself in your energy. Things that you do to align yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Recall your energy. Like, speak that affirmation every day. Like, um, in the mirror, do it before you go to sleep. Okay, do it when you wake up. It needs to be a ritual at this point. Okay, and I'm not saying like magic and shit like that. Ritual is just like a practice that you do, like on a daily basis. Okay, like, yeah, yeah. Also, but after you ground yourself, right, do more things to connect with your third eye. Okay, with your, that's the authority of your spirit. That's where you'll hear, your higher self, your guides. That's your connection to source, to the divine, your crown. Okay, wear head wraps to protect your crown and stuff like that too. I recommend that too. But you know, and cleanse your energy often and speed it up. What is the affirmation of this card? Let me see. Or were you talking about something else? What is that for? The third eye? It's your communication, your crown, right? So like, how can I describe it? So it has three components: your intellect, your wisdom, okay, and your imagination. I think those are the three, but I know it's your intuition. Sorry, your intuition, your intellect, and your imagination. All three of those components make up your third eye. So just to tell you like how simple it is but profound at the same time, if you cannot imagine yourself getting up and getting out of the bed, like, you won't be able to go anywhere. Oh, to call back your power, just, you can just say like, I call back my power, my spirit, my soul from every space, crevice, portal, you know, in time, in dimension, right? You call all your energy back to you. I think I put a video on my wall. You might have to scroll down a little way, but it's like a whole 3-minute video. But it's really that simple. Just affirming it out loud. You know, I call all my energy back to me. Don't forget every portal in dimension, in time, where you left it. Because all the timelines exist simultaneously. So don't forget that part. Okay, because you can have your energy lingering in a different timeline. Okay, and you won't really, well, I feel like I can feel it. Okay, but everybody might not be able to. So just call it back from all of those timelines, every space, portal, crevice, dimension in time where you left it, where it doesn't have your permission to be used, siphoned, or, I don't know, monitored. Like, it could be just that simple. But go off of your spirit and what you feel. That's what makes it more powerful. Whatever your spirit is calling you to say, to affirm over it, that's what you should do. So thank you so much for all your comments, for engaging. You said please do Capricorn. Okay, I could do Capricorn. My right ear started ringing when you said that. I can do Capricorn. All right, so I'll catch y'all in the next read. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you showing love and joining the live. But I'll catch y'all in Capricorn. I'll be on in a few minutes. Okay, bye.